Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Hi there.
Hi, everyone. We are the Jedi Archives. If you are new to the show, introductions in order. My name is Jonathan. And we
Mike.
have Bryce.
I'm Mike. I was waiting
Yeah,
for
not
Bryce to
Bryce.
be second.
I was doing this. I pointed up, then I pointed down.
Oh, I was looking. We're going top to bottom. So
If you didn't know who we are, we're the Jedi Archives. We review Star Wars comic books. We try and get one up for you guys every first and third Sundays. And today we are reviewing the Star Wars The High Republic Adventures number 6. If you have not read the other ones or watched the other ones, they're all up on the channel. Please watch and give them a like.
and we're going to start out with the League of Comic Book Geeks. That's a great website to keep track of all your comics. And here we have the Star Wars The High Republic Adventures number 6. And just a little intro. It says, on the edge of the occlusion zone, the OZ, the Republic outpost on Eriadu is a safe place for a reunion of allies. After a year of hoping, searching, and daring rescues, Zine, Lula, and more friends have made their way to this new home. Reunited, it's time to face their destiny and stand together against the fearsome onslaught of the Nile from beyond the storm wall. What new challenges await our heroes on the next leg of their journey? And here's the main cover. We see they're all so happy, all reunited, because remember, some of them were trapped behind the sea, and they were rescued in the last issue, number 5. And now they're all together.
Yeah, we just wrapped up an arc of them all kind of reunited. She's getting some of her memory back, and then they got a prison break, so now we're kind of in lull. So right now is the point where they're all together, and they're kind of just happy they're together, pretty much.
Yeah, that prison break was pretty awesome too in issue number 5. So this is the variant cover. Different art style. I actually like it.
Which I'm glad this little art came out, because I thought Buckets of Blood, the real Torben, died in Starlight. So I'm glad that he's still alive.
Yeah, he was on the prisoner transport.
Yep.
So nice. All right. So which of the two covers is your favorite, Bryce?
The original. The original
OG.
one. I like because it goes with the art style, and I like the art style.
I do.
The
like
other one's
the
kind
art
of
style.
cool because it's very welcoming, relaxing. It's a cool cover. It's just like the other one.
Yeah, me too. Same. I really like
grass.
The art style.
I love grass. I have grass in the front yard, backyard, so that looks
You
great.
like this one? Yeah.
I just want to lay down too.
All right.
It's like Naboo-ish, I guess, with the grass.
Well, it's funny because Eriadu, the planet they're on, is actually the Tarkin family planet.
Yep.
That's pretty cool. All right. So we have here the creators and characters in this episode are Tardigville, 5AG3, Drigget Parse, Farzilla Tarabal, Jacoby, Cantum Psi, Quart, Severin Tarkin, which is part of the Tarkin family, one of the ancestors, Snord, Tommy Brewill, Torben Buck, Warden, the Warden, Zine Morala, 80 Sun Z, Argamon, although I never saw them in this episode, B333, Bindle Sep, Ishnar Tikar Ratal, Niv Drendau Apruk, Cyan Holt, Yoda, and Zint.
Good old Zint.
Good old Zint. I almost didn't recognize her without her mask.
Recognize you without the mask.
I think Zint had a skull, right? Or is that
Zint still has it on? Yeah.
No, but remember at the beginning?
No, that's Quart.
Oh yeah, Quart. That's right.
Quart's came off.
Right.
In the other phase one books.
Mm-hmm. No, but Zint has it off briefly at the beginning, and then Quart tells Zint that it's very important for her to keep it on because she can become dangerous in this issue.
Oh yeah, that's because it wasn't so much that I think it fell off, is that Zint was trying to get that watering can, and I think it almost got knocked off. I thought is what happened.
Well, I think she took it off because then Court was
Maybe.
telling her, remember, even though you feel fine and you like that old lady, he's like, it keeps us balanced until you're ready to take it off.
Right.
So that was cool. But in this issue, nothing really happens. We just see that we find out that the occlusion zone is about to expand yet again. And the planet's going to be within the occlusion zone. So they have to evacuate all of the children, all the people that are on that planet, on Eriadu. And that comes directly from the Jedi temple, warning them. So that's the main thing that happens in this issue, right?
Well, you find out that, get the names mixed up, Lula has officially resigned from the Jedi.
Yes.
Oh, that's
officially
right.
resigned.
That's
right. A lot of dialogue there.
Yeah. And pretty much it's almost like she's talking about it. It already happened. We don't see it live, but there's clips of her talking about it. And she's talked to her friends, she talked to Jedi, talked to Yoda, and pretty much saying, I want to have relationships, and to have relationships, I can't be part of the Jedi.
Right.
And so,
it's Lula. That's right.
Even I guess her master. Oh my God, what's the guy's name? Canto-san accepted it. He even said, "I quit once" or something like that.
Yeah, there's
that they were close to leaving, right?
Lightsaber.
Yeah.
Right,
So we get that. It's prologue, and then pretty much the whole episode is prologue for what's going to happen. So we get a little bit of that, which is cool. My one thing though is it's just interesting though that she pretty much resigns as a Jedi, but when Master Yoda calls all of them the Jedi, she's included, and so is Lula. Even though Lula can't be a Jedi, even though Zine can't be a Jedi, they're still always included in these distress calls. So it just seems like, okay, you can't be a Jedi, but you're gonna do everything with the Jedi. So
I think that Yoda just called out it was an all call to the Jedi. He didn't specifically say Jedi Cantum Side, Jedi Zine, Jedi Lula. I think he just says, "Oh, Jedi, you need to do this," and I think that Lula and Zine automatically just say, "Well, we're going to help, even though we're not Jedi."
Well, yeah, there's a point during the whole Zine dialogue in the blue boxes where she says, I may not be a Jedi anymore, but I'm going to stay in this fight until the last Nile has been, has been destroyed or beaten.
Right.
So there's commitment, like a Jedi. There's commitment from her still that she's going to see it through to the end.
And I think the only reason she's not going to that she's leaving the Jedi Order is because she wants to be with Zine.
Yeah, that's the only reason why.
Yeah, if they were allowed to still be Jedi, then she would still be a Jedi if they were allowed to be together.
But she makes a good point here at that point too is, she said it's not just for my love of Zine, but it's the love for me and who I want to be.
Right.
So that just kind of tells you, yes, of course it's for Zine, but more importantly, this is what feels right to me to be who I want to be.
Right.
Well, really, my point is though the reason why the Jedi don't want people practicing relationships is because it could be bad and things can go wrong, but you're still participating in everything. So it's just just because she takes away the badge of the Jedi, same thing with Ahsoka. They're still in Jedi business, and they still have the Force, and stuff can still go bad for them.
Right.
So that's right. It's still playing with fire. Just because you take away a title, I mean, it doesn't take away the threat, and so it's still playing with fire. So it's it's almost like a loophole. Oh yeah, I'm not a Jedi anymore, but they're still playing with fire. So it makes me nervous. So we'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
But,
all right. So pretty much that's the whole episode. Any closing thoughts, guys?
We see their old ship. what was that ship called?
Skyhopper.
Yeah, they thought they lost the Skyhopper, and it was kind of like their first home. And then
Yeah.
they
Yep.
find out the Nile
The
had it,
warden.
and they just kind of like do a drive-by. They
Yeah.
drive to Eriadu, like, oh, there's our ship, bye. And
And it has a symbol on the bottom. Yeah.
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 But you do see Lula without a lightsaber when she kind of tries to mount somewhat of attack. She doesn't have a lightsaber, so it's like,
Oh
okay,
yeah,
well,
she's turned it in, and
yeah.
she doesn't have the Jedi robes anymore. She's
yeah.
No, she burned those.
Yeah, she
pretty
still leads the attack pretty much. I think she even
No,
tells
but
it.
we
she's
don't see her
telling
turn her
everyone what-
lightsaber in though. That's the thing. Like the flashback in here is Cantum
Yeah,
surrendering their lightsaber to Yoda.
yeah.
But we
We don't
don't
see
know,
that,
so we don't really know. Like Lula could still have it, just
She could, but I
not
mean,
using it, not
then it's really fast and loose with the rule. I mean, I'm not a Jedi, but I'm going to keep all the stuff, and I'm going to still participate on it.
Doesn't consider herself a Jedi.
Yeah,
and
but
she
Ty
has
York
her
doesn't
lightsaber for hire.
participate with other Jedi in missions.
but she has a lightsaber though.
Yeah, but she's still more in the wrong place at the wrong time, Ty York.
Yeah, but you know what? They build it themselves.
Fallow,
So
though.
I think if you build it yourself, it's yours.
What's the point of not being in a Jedi at this point? I mean,
Well, it's canon that it's canon that we've all built our own sabers at Savvy's workshop, and we're no Jedis. So.
Yeah, there's a difference though.
How dare you? I am a Jedi.
There are differences, and I can understand like a point of surrendering it. Like when you think about Ty York, for example, her lightsaber is purple, even though she's not a Jedi and she's a saber for hire. She doesn't do evil things.
Yeah.
Whereas, like, take like Balin, right? Balin is no longer a Jedi, but he has his own purpose and quest for power, which doesn't make him a Sith, but you know, he's still a saber for hire. But because he's not a true Sith, that's why his blade goes orange instead of what it's instead of red.
Straddling that line.
Exactly. Yeah.
Well, but he's using his lightsaber for something that he believes is right, so it's still not for evil.
But it does.
But he quests power.
He kills everybody on that ship. That's evil things.
He quests power above anything else. He was using Morgan Elsbeth to get to the planet. Why am I drawing the blank now? To get to the planet where Thrawn is been exiled to. His purpose was to use her and all of the technology to do whatever he needs to do to get to that planet, because that's where he wanted to be, because that's where the power he craves is.
Yeah. Yeah, we could get into a whole thing about but we got to focus on this episode. But it's a great discussion for one of our episodes. All right, what are your thoughts on this episode? It was really just a prologue. Hey, they're still around. She's not a Jedi. They know their ship. That their next couple episodes are gonna be about evacuating the planet or stop from being part of the inclusion zone. So, what do you guys think about it? Final thoughts.
The one thing I did think was cool was the game that they were playing, right?
At the beginning, like Quidditch.
Exactly. It reminded me of like that, like the ball that Lula had reminded me of a quaffle.
Mm-hmm.
And just obviously advanced technology, right? We still had a goal. We had all this stuff. But yeah, it just reminded me of that.
I 100% got the same vibe too. I'm like, oh, they have this is Star Wars Quidditch.
That's what I thought too. I agree. Yeah. And I'm no Harry Potter fan, but absolutely,
it's a ball this size. She throws it through a goal. I'm like, well, that's like Quidditch.
Yeah. I'm trying to think what this ship reminds me from. The Skyhopper reminds me of a ship from like another, science
brought
fiction.
to you by our good friends at T-Mobile.
Shush you. Look, here they are playing Quidditch.
Yeah. So they even have like a bat.
Yeah, it's like
And-
the beater.
And I don't know if there's
Mhm.
two. There's that silver ball, and then there's the pink potion ball in her hand. Like there's multiple things going on. So it is.
Yeah, it almost looks like she had a snitch too.
Yeah.
Go back to a
Yeah.
couple panels.
Oh, there's that character you didn't think was in the episode.
Yeah,
Oh, they're all
that's
in.
right.
They're all in here because
They're all
on,
here, but it's
you know,
like they don't
yeah.
have dialogue.
No.
That is definitely a beater and a quaffle. Oh, there's the snitch right there on the bottom of the screen. Scroll up, Mike. Up.
Oops.
Oh, it was on that panel.
Too much?
Well, do you not know how to work this panel? Come on, Mike.
Where are you going?
Back to our friends for
It
T-Mobile
keeps
again.
jumping. It keeps jumping. Shush. Where's the snitch?
It was on that
Keep
main.
going.
That
I
you had
think
the full
Jonathan's
body
the
one.
snitch.
The full body one. Full body one. Full right. Scroll down. Scroll right there. That gold thing. Oh no, it's a character.
No. She has
Oh.
something
Oh, the
else.
gold
It's
thing.
there's
a
a
droid.
smaller one that actually has like wings. It almost looks like an
really?
insect. Yeah.
That's a Jedi.
But yeah, that's her throwing it through right there.
Yeah.
So it's definitely it's Star Wars Quidditch. Expect a cease and
is.
desist soon. Warner Brothers and Disney, they don't get along on a lot of things, so we'll see a cease and desist.
Yeah. But I did
All
like
right,
the style hopper.
I like this episode. I like Times of Peace. We got a little bit of Time of Peace in the beginning. I like seeing, and it's really good for resetting, putting us at 0. When you have a story and you start a new one, it's not messy. Pretty much from like episode A New Hope to Empire Strikes Back, you get a nice set at 0, nice
Mhm.
time to reset. But from episodes 4 to 5, it's a little messy because Han Solo is in Kryptonite, so it's kind of like I like it more when you at 0. You can do new stories in there without having to do any funny dancing around characters. So I liked it. I'll give it 3.5.
Wow. I also give it 3.5 because I felt like nothing was happening, so it's kind of boring. So 3.5 for me.
It's gonna be 3.5 for me as well. That'd be probably the lowest I've ever given a book. But again, it was really quick. There wasn't really much there other than it was like a stepping stone into the bigger story. So
yeah, this
Agreed.
is an issue. If you don't get this with another issue when you pick up your books, it's a little boring. So you need to pick up a couple books at a time to get this one. So
All right.
Make sure you're following us on YouTube at Virtual Cantina Network, on Instagram at virtual.cantina network, on X at Cantina Virtual, on Threads at virtual.cantina network, on Hive at Virtual Cantina.
And on TikTok at Virtual Cantina. And like the VC and Star Wars Celebration Japan 2025 Facebook page.
And we have
And
exciting
shout out to
news. The comic book
Star
Club?
Wars Comic Book Club is now officially powered by the Virtual Cantina Network.
Yes, and shout out to our sister page, the Star Wars Book Nerds.
Yes, Lakota and group over there do a fantastic job. That is probably the best book club nerd group on the planet.
Please like, subscribe, and ring that bell. We got a new ticker. Please like, subscribe, ring the bell. One thing I forgot to add is please comment. I'd rather you comment over anything else. We really enjoy your interaction with us. We'd like to hear from you and we'd comment feedback. Sorry, I'm looking back and forth. My dog's right here, just going.
Let us know if you think we got it wrong. If you think it deserved a higher rating or even lower rating, we'd love to hear from you.
Yes,
absolutely.
Thank you for watching, and may the Force be with you.
May the
Live
Force
long and
be with you.